Hey guys, back with another video, and today I have a mystery book video for you. So I broke down and I went to Half Price Books to resell some books. And I know I keep saying I'm not going to go there anymore, it's a scam, but I literally thought, I guess somewhere, I really thought that I was going to get just a little bit more than what I got last time. Last time I donated, I think it was like, oh my gosh, it was like 6, maybe 7 books. Could have been more. I actually don't remember. And I got like $10 and some change. The other day, I think it's 3 days now, I went and I gave them 18 books. 18 books. And it was the books that I had returned were the books that were in the previous video on here of my unhaul. If you haven't seen that, please go check that out. But it was those books plus I had found a couple more books. So I went ahead and returned them all, and so it was 18 books in total, and I got $5 and some change back. And there wasn't a book that I saw while they were going through those books to see how much they were going to give me it back. In that short amount of time, there wasn't anything that I saw that I really wanted, except I went down an aisle and they had a bunch of mystery packages. And I've always wanted to grab one of these from, sorry, I thought I paused my TV in the back. I'm watching The Watcher. But anyway, I thought that I wanted to get one of the mystery books from Barnes and Noble. But usually it's like one book, which is fine. But Half Price Books has 3 books in this one package, and it was $5. So instead of cashing out the $5 that they gave me, I just bought this with it, and then I bought a little Exorcist keychain, which is over there. I don't want to get up, go get it. I thought it was closer. And then, so I just supplemented the extra, like, I think it was like $3 and some change for that keychain. So, yeah. I'm probably going to say again, I don't want to ever go back to Half Price Books, but I do, because the trade out was like, it was nothing. And I gave them like 15 books. I was at least expecting like $2 a book, but it was way worse than I thought. But I do understand that the series that I traded in, it's not very popular anymore. So I understand that. And that majority of the exchange was that series. So, and then it was a few books that weren't as popular, or probably not popular. So, I mean, I don't know. I get it. They make more money off of the popular books. But 2 of those books, I do know for sure, were recent, within the last, like, maybe year to 3 year of Book of the Month books that I liked, but I just knew I wasn't going to reread, so I traded those in. Now, I do know Book of the Month books are worth a lot more, and the majority, if not all, of the books that Book of the Month gives you an option to pick are very popular books. So I was still thrown back that not even those books generated enough for me to get more than $5 back. So, I mean, I guess we can all claim inflation, but it was still ridiculous. So, yeah. I guess I have a love-hate relationship with Book of the Month. So, this is a paranormal mystery package inside of this very well-taped box. I like paranormal. I like thriller. They have thriller. They have paranormal. They had a few things. And so it's kind of hard to choose which one that I wanted to get. But I ultimately settled with a paranormal. And it comes wrapped again. As you can tell, I love the paranormal. This is my Supernatural shirt from, I believe it was the Cultural Fly box when I was getting those in a subscription a few years ago. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. These are authors that I've never heard of, so that's awesome. Not in a that's awesome like, oh, this is going to be bad, but that's awesome because it's opening me up to reading new authors. So we have Kay Hopper, Blood Ties. This is a Bishop Special Crimes Unit novel. And that's what the front cover looks like. It doesn't seem to be like a very long novel. So I'm guessing this is kind of in a series or standalone cases that a detective is working is what I'm going to go ahead and guess. Because it says that it is the author of Blood Sins. So this is Blood Ties, the author of Blood Sins. I'm guessing that it's a series of Bishop Special Crime Units. So it can be a standalone. It says the Elite Special Crimes Unit, the FBI's most controversial and effective team, is a group of mavericks and misfits trained to use their unique psychic abilities to hunt the worst monsters and imaginable human ones. Sorry if you hear all the noise. It's my two younger ones are just all over the place today. It says led by the enigmatic Noah Bishop, the SCU has earned a reputation for putting their skills and cunning against killers and other cops fear. But this time, Bishop and his agents face an enemy who has them in his sights, a trained sniper with a deadly plan, more than one ace up his sleeve. It starts with an unspeakable series of grisly murders across 3 states, a trail of blood leading finally to the small Tennessee town of Serenade. There 2 more brutal killings lure the SCU into what may be the ultimate trap. One of the first investigators on the scene, Special Agent Hollis Templeton, is willing to push herself as hard and as far as necessary, risking more than her life to help and protect her SCU colleagues. Hollis must cope with her own psychic abilities, which are evolving in unprecedented ways, an attraction to the most complex man she's ever known, and a serial murder investigation that turns very, very personal. In her time with the SCU, Hollis has shown an uncanny ability to survive even the deadliest attacks. But what she can't know is that this killer intends to destroy the team from within. Ooh. The clock is ticking, the body count is rising, and as Bishop and his agents race to uncover the true identity of their enemy, not even their special senses can warn them just how bloody and how terrifyingly close the truth will be. So, there's that one. Mm-hmm. All right, the next one is by an author named Iris Johansen, and it's called Pandora's Daughter. That's that cover. Again, not too big. This is a little over 300 pages. It says, for as long as she can remember, successful young physician Megan Blair has tried to silence the voices in her head, voices that bring her to the edges of madness and terror. Megan possesses psychic powers that have been dormant for years. Hidden deep in the past, she's tried to desperately tried so desperately to forget, but now everything has come to a boiling point. Everyone is trying to kill her, and others are trying to use her, including the deadly and seductive Neil Grady. Shocking secrets about her life and her mother's death bombard her as she fights to take control of her heritage and save herself and everything she believes in. Grady holds the key to understanding her future, a future in which Megan's life will never be the same. If she survives to have a future, a pass pay, or if she survives to have a future. This is a fast-paced thrill ride. Pandora's Daughter is Iris Johnson or Johansson as you've never read her before. I've never heard of her before, so this will be interesting. So far, this is 2 books about psychic abilities. I tend to love paranormal more towards the demon and exorcist sort of way, but not against psychic thrillers. So we'll see. And the last one, last but not least, is Medusa's Web by Tim Powers. There's that cover. This one is also a little bit over 350 pages. And it says, a phantasmagoric, that is a word, thrilling, mind-bending tale of speculative fiction is, or in which one man must uncover occult secrets in 1920s Hollywood to save his family. So this one seems different. We'll see. In the wake of their Aunt Amitte's suicide, Scott and Madeline Madden are summoned to Cavett, the eerie decaying mansion in Hollywood Hills in which they were raised. But their decadent and reclusive cousins, the malicious wheelchair-bound Clayman and beautiful, bitter Ariel, do not welcome Scott and Madeline's return to the childhood home they all once shared. While Scott desperately wants to go back to their south of Sunset lives, he cannot pry his sister away from the haunted House of Usher in the Hollywood Hills. That is a conduit for the supernatural. So this is more of my type. Decorated by bits salvaged from old hotels and movie sets, Cavett hides a dark family secret that stretches back to the golden days of Rudolph Valentino in the silent film era. A collection of hypnotic 8-limbed abstract images on paper allows the Maddens to briefly fragment and flatten time to transport themselves into the past and future in visions that are puzzling, terrifying, and mesmerizing. Though their cousins now know little about these ancient spiders that provoke unpredictable temporal dislocation, Ariel and Clayman have been using them for years, and Ariel and Clayman have been using them for years, an addiction that has brought Clayman to the brink of solipsistic destruction. As Madeline falls more completely under Cavett's spell, Scott discovers that to protect her, he must use the dangerous spiders himself. But will he unravel the mystery of the Maddens family's history and finally free them from the past, or be pulled deeper, perhaps permanently, into the deadly web? Blending real-life historical and fiction characters with the otherworldly Medusa's Web is a vivid, chilling fast-paced read that once again demonstrates multiple award-winning novelist Tim Powers' imaginative brilliance. Okay, so this is a book that is based on real life fiction or real life history, but the story itself is fictional. So we shall see how that turns out. All right, so I'm the most excited about this one, but I am going to give these ones a chance as well. I think I'm going to start with the smallest of the books and then go to this one and then this one because it seems to be the thickest. So those are the 3 paranormal books, and I'll probably do one of these a month. So January, February, and then March, because I know that with teaching, and it is a whole new game to be a classroom teacher with the same group of students all day instead of being a small group instructor where I pull multiple groups but have breaks in between where I need them to be. Even on busy days I can catch a couple breaks, but not when you are in a classroom with the same set of students all day doing all the instruction. So that kind of slows down my ability to be able to read as much because I am not a fast reader. I am not like some of the other booktubers who go out and put out at least 20-something books, 12 to 20-something books in a month. I am barely making it 5. I don't even know if I'm going to reach my Goodreads goal. I still have 6 books left to make it to 50 books. And I had to bring that down from last year, my first year teaching. My goal was 75 books. I got all 75 books in plus some, but that was hard. But yeah, so we'll see. We will see. That is for this video. I'm going to do a separate video for my book of the month. And I may do another video for my Goodreads challenge to show you guys all of what I read. So that's it for this video. Yeah, about that. All right. Anyway, bye. Until next time. Peace.